I send Global Threats a secret message concerning you, Ada.
Oh my god, no, don't say that.
No, I did.
What did she say?
Who knows? Maybe if Global Threats changes their privacy settings, you can hear them on the live stream if we join a chat.
Oh, then I'd have to hear us twice.
No, you would hear me and them, but not.
I'd only hear them through the. Or would I hear them through you, or would I hear them through the?
You'd hear them through the stream.
Right, but the stream is a 15-second delay, so I hear us again too.
Yeah, true. Mom and Dad are home, so that means that she can figure out that mess on her own.
I do not understand how you perceive laundry.
No, it's not my fault. That was her, man. I do my laundry way better than that.
I mean, to me, let's be real, I put laundry in,
You deal
and I take laundry out.
and our cars will be safe
It's
again.
generally wet, and I go to the dryer.
Well, no. There was still water in with the clothes.
That's good to hear.
So
I'll send word
even
to
in
the
the
farmers
clothes
and
are
let
wet
my
unless if
husband
there
know
was
what
like
you've done.
legitimate water.
Legitimate water, yes.
But you've given this land
That's what I'm talking about. In the gentle cycle, it doesn't matter how many clothes you put in there, it'll still do them the same. So when you put too many clothes in gentle cycle, it doesn't squeeze them of the water. It doesn't drain them of the water.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first
You
place?
know what? I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna come over there and beat you up.
I love how we're playing, well, you're playing and I'm being an asshole. Watching you play Dragon Age and we're discussing laundry.
Yeah? I did. I went into the garage to check the laundry, but it was still wet. Why? What happened? Oh, sorry. I left the light on. Huh? Yeah, there was no burglars. I would have heard it. I would have locked myself in the room with the police baton.
She's lying. She's a liar.
You know what? You're the liar. He can't even hear you. He's like all the way downstairs.
Oh, God damn it. Tell him I say hi.
Ada says hi. He says hi.
I heard that.
You did? That's because he's loud. I missed it. You distracted me from my sonar there, Ada.
Sonar.
I don't know, what do you call this? A radar?
I mean, let's go with sonar.
Wait.
Beautiful dolphin.
This was the worst part to go. I should have went over here. Receive the party invitation. Join party. Hi, I checked your stuff, but it was still
No problem.
doing things.
I kind of figured.
Yeah?
This is your stuff, by the way.
I know. Well, I didn't know if all of it was mine.
Yeah, all of it's yours.
Okay.
You only needed one load, so.
Okay. Hold on, let me see if this actually is on.
Huh?
Hello. Nothing.
Hi.
Not much. Oh yeah? What happened? The internet? Yeah, I'm still streaming. It's Mira and then underscore Kitsune. It's MIRA underscore KITSUNE.
Wait, are you talking to Global Threat?
Yes, I am. Ah, I totally walked right up into that. I didn't even notice. Yeah, it definitely is. This is my technically third run through. My third run through. I probably shouldn't be playing this as much as I do, but yes, I beat the game. I beat the game once, but I've started it probably over
Where did you go?
more than I should have. So I have a character for every companion to romance, and yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. No, I mean it's because I don't really have anybody to play it with. Like I don't have any like any of my friends don't have the Dragon Age Inquisition for PlayStation 4, and I don't really feel comfortable trying to see if I'm any good against strangers online because I know I'm bad, but I don't know if I want to test it against that. Yeah. Do you want to be part of the stream? On what? Mm, I think you can. Or at least when you change the privacy settings. It says there are 4. Okay, I have to go to that later. No, the Druffalo went to pasture. I haven't really heard anything about it. About the online. Well, if it's kind of like an open party, then it might not be that bad. Well, if you can make your own party members like in Dragon Age, or if you have to collect them, it might not be that bad. Because the last time, like with games like Skyrim and stuff, where they only give you a limited amount of companions, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, you know? But if you can play with friends, or if they can join your party like in Destiny, where you can play by yourself or you can play with friends online, then it might be good. Yeah. It's on the maybe list. Inquisition. It's fun. I honestly, it depends on if this type of gameplay is like more to your liking. I'm pretty open to any type of gameplay that comes up, so like I can play platformers, I can play RPGs. I'm not really good with strategy, so I can't play strategy games. Yeah, I had The Last of Us. It's such a good game. No, I didn't play the multiplayer. Was that any good? Critical hit, strength. In terms of what, multiplayer? Or just in general? Just in general.
another time
Other than the plot points, like there's one part where you have to defend certain areas depending on where you are in the story. So it's kind of like a siege, but not really. Cause they treat it as like, oh, you have to do this. This isn't a optional. No.
then. You need something, let me know.
Mhm.
You need something,
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not like that. I think multiplayer only goes through the classes, and then you can choose which class that you want to do, and outside of that, I think you have to fight within that class. I think you build up your character. I'm not really sure. I didn't even try it. They're with the internet. Or not? I don't know.
What's going on?
And then talking to Global Threats, trying to figure out what happened because it said left the party but didn't really leave the party. I think it was the internet, but it wasn't the internet. I don't know.
They left?
Well, it said that I left, but I didn't click leave party, so this doesn't make any sense. Do I want to keep this? Not really.
I can't hear them, right?
I don't think they changed the privacy on their account.
Oh, no, either way, though, I can't.
Well, no, I think that you can put. Hold on, going back again into settings. I think you can put party members into the broadcast. Yeah. Hold on.
But again,
I don't know what happened. It just went out, but
I won't hear unless without a delay, so it doesn't really matter.
yeah. No, I'm talking to her on Skype. Yeah, because she doesn't have a. No. Yeah, she doesn't have a PS4. She doesn't have any. Doesn't have any system. Says share settings. Hold on. Yeah, it says include party audio and says players in the party who want to include the voices in broadcast must set party settings. Allow your voice to be shared to allow. Yeah. Did you hear him, Amada? Gotta wait for, now we gotta wait for it. Yeah. That's nice. It still says that I'm on air. And right now, well, I don't know. Are capitalized, is capitalization important? Yeah, because I wouldn't know otherwise.
The issue is that when, if I'm trying to listen to
You hear me?
podcasts to hear them, then I can't and then you talk in Skype,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I can't hear anything. So.
Yeah. You think that's gonna be any good? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He said he hopes Black Ops 3 comes out. Sell this, sell this. Yeah, I actually have to check to make sure that I didn't miss out my pre-order for the order. Yeah, it does. I'm upset. But I wanted to get it. Uh-huh. Well, most games are like that. Most of the story mode, at least. Yeah. In terms of PlayStation 4.
Just gonna start imagining what you guys are talking about.
Because I only have Destiny and Dragon Age and Lego Batman. I haven't bought that many. I haven't bought that many games for PlayStation 4. For PlayStation 3, I have quite a lot. Whatever's on my trophy list is probably the amount of games that I have for PlayStation 3. Yeah. What is with all these armors? Yeah. Human trained, so there's no reason to have this. Or this. Or this. I did beat it. I beat the story mode. That doesn't... I beat the game. That doesn't mean I got all the trophies. Yeah, I was kind of upset that there wasn't more in Destiny. Yeah. Deus Ex. Um, it actually played more like a Splinter Cell and Metal Gear. It was more of a sneaking around, kill people kind of game. I fucking love that game. I don't know. I liked it for the story. That's because that's on Xbox. I have all those games on Xbox. Yeah, I have a PS3 and I have a 360. No, I'm not getting the one.
This is the best blanket. I might not give it to you. I might keep it.
Okay, you can keep the blanket.
Hogs it for life. It's so soft.
I don't know, Anna, that sounds pretty selfish of you.
You can borrow it.
Oh, gosh, I guess I will.
I'm nice like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what you say. Stop yawning, it's like 9 o'clock.
Look, I'm an old lady, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Basically live like one, okay? I'm gonna get a dog soon, I know.
Says the woman who won't get a dog.
I know.
On 3?
I can afford one.
I don't have it on 4. I have it on 3.
You're hungry?
Yes, I'm hungry, Ada.
Is that what you said?
Between consoles? Interesting. I didn't know that. No. Yeah, I didn't really know what that function was for.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no?
So, Ada, am I supposed to make
What does the Maker's
Liliana
prophet
evil
have
this
to
run?
say about all of this? What's his game?
You can be evil?
Well, you can make her be more ruthless than good.
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the
I
temple
think there's
ruins?
your warlord
The
tactic.
bones
Yeah, you're right.
lying in the dust?
I should be a warlord. I should make her
Even if
ruthless.
you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So
What
many
is?
innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the
I'm surprised that
Maker
wasn't
willed
already
this,
taken.
what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
It's just part of it.
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky.
Yo,
He
this
asks a
episode,
lot.
what am I gonna do?
The Chantry teaches that the Maker
Yeah,
abandoned
definitely.
us. He demands
Okay.
repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives,
Thanks.
our deaths. Justinia gave
Bye.
him everything she had, and he let her die.
People are killed all the time.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
This has nothing to do with me.
You're right. I shouldn't have let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then.
Oh, okay.
We will speak later.
Figured.
Ba-doom. Look at all these angry mobs.
So I think that's the like the stuff because that's when I can't eat like bread and yeast and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I'm stuck at work and like there's gonna be so little options.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
Yeah. I went to go play his
And what
PlayStation
does
3.
that mean exactly?
Back already, Chance.
Yeah, so this looks so
Haven't you
much
done
older.
enough?
He does.
I'm curious,
He looks so
Commander,
old.
as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are.
Look at Cullen.
Back to your duties, all of you.
Okay, anyway, I was trying to do things that you interrupted me in doing.
Nice work with those supplies. The Smiths can use them to fit
The
our
eye
troops with better gear.
No, the cutscene, because I was trying to walk around to get to the quartermaster, and they fucked me up.
Next time some monster flies out of a rift.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
The threat remains. What happened?
With you and your flappy coats.
Yeah, well, I like the flappy coats. They're really good.
Well, I don't like you.
You know what? I'll beat you up.
You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajin was working on something
I'm tired.
special. If it helps.
Wow, old lady.
I found his notes.
Hey.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough.
You're old. I say while I sip on a Capri Sun.
Farewell.
Also, I thought that said love potion, not lyrium potion. But do I want to risk it? I don't know. Okay, fine. Oh man, I only have 3 left. Okay, now to give my mage. I didn't make the lyrium potions cry. And I can't replenish because I only have 3.
That should do for you.
Yes, it should do. So it should do first. Okay, now I'm gonna go talk to the diner.
Got the door again, Melissa. Don't know how it...
Oh wow, that was like 4 songs all in one. Oh, 5 songs. Give me another. That was 6 songs.
You sure?
If this is the trick to getting all the songs in this whole entire game, I'm gonna... Okay. I think you can only get 8 here. Because that's how many I got last time.
We have to collect them.
Yeah, you can collect songs that she sings. And they all have different lyrics and stuff.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the conclave.
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't know. The Inquisition seems about as functional as any young family.
How many families are on the verge of splitting into open warfare with themselves?
Yes, because that would never happen to the Chantry.
Centuries of tradition will guide us. We are not the upstart, eager to turn over every apple cart.
Sometimes that lady in the corner turns her head and it looks like she becomes a mannequin.
Oh my god.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to...
Her head is just so shiny.
Your Templar
really is,
knows
though.
where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between
If you
mages
don't
and
watch something,
Templars
what
is
should I watch?
with
You're
interest.
supposed to be watching me.
The mages and Templars
Yeah,
are fighting, even though we
well.
don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Well, let's hope we find solutions, and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will.
Cullen like that.
I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
And breaths of fire.
Research in the nave wishes to verify. Has anyone dared to ask? No, I do not think. Ah, Master Adar, may I have a word?
I don't know about that.
If you find anything,
If I gave you a word, then you'd be taking all my words.
What did you need?
well, as you are, talented, vast. You grew up outside the Canary homeland, but there is no easy way to ask your thoughts on the Q.
Have you studied the Qun?
It is a decided gap in my education. I know the Qun is a philosophy, a set of laws, a legislative guide, and a social architecture governing the Qunari. Those who appeared at court, however, insisted the Qun is too complex for an outsider.
It's not because you're human. Real Qunari tell me I'll never understand the Qun.
Yet they take converts. Their criteria is beyond my grasp. Do you believe in any of the Qun's philosophies?
I don't think about it.
You must, if these rumors that you would convert us all to the Qun continue. People ask how a Qunari could be Andraste's herald. It worries them if they believe it, and angers them if they do not. Convincing them of your good intentions will be tasking.
The people will only trust me with the Inquisition after we impress them.
Very true. Let us hope sealing the breach brings us some goodwill. Strangely, your mercenary work is not so inflammatory. People are fabricating extravagant tales of your heroics.
There wasn't a group around that didn't want my help when a tough assignment came up. If you needed it done, Adar was at the top of the list.
Interesting.
I noticed. Leliana found a letter from the captain of your last company. He had nothing but praise for your skill in battle, but doesn't mention what part you played.
Captain Tully praised me? William Iron Ass Tully?
That's quite the moniker. But yes, your captain went so far as to say he'd have lost entire battles without you.
Just like the old man not to admit that to my face.
Some people find it difficult to give praise, or find it in their interest to withhold it. Your captain did sincerely admire your skill in battle. He especially praises your last engagement.
Ada,
Yeah.
should I say I commanded a squad, I led an ambush, or I blew up a bridge?
For what question?
She asked me what did I do while I was a mercenary.
You're a leader, right? So you commanded a squad.
I was in charge of mercenaries storming the headquarters of the bandits we were to dispatch. We
Or
caught
do
them
you
by
want to be like, I blew
surprise.
up a bridge?
Too late.
Sentries even blew their horns.
That is impressive. I hope life in Haven doesn't bore you compared to such exploits.
I mean, I don't want to flirt, but...
Do it, do it.
But Cassandra will get angry.
Made staying worthwhile.
How wonderful. Oh, you must tell me who they are.
She didn't get it! The torture. Hold on, actually, wait, let me check real quick that nobody has any... Oh, I'm the only one with updates too. Zero, 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 zero. Okay, good. Okay, you want me to immediately go to, what you call it, right? Ada.
What?
You want me to immediately go to... Hold on. What opens this? Oh, fuck me. Okay. You want me to go immediately to Val Royale, right? Okay.
At your service.
Ah, we did get one. But it was after the fact. You didn't get paid for being blown up. P.S. PSS. If you're dead, disregard this message. I'm gonna send to you, since that seems the best.
I love the intro to Halt and Catch Fire.
Oh, you mean that TV show with Lee Pace?
Address the clerics is not
Yeah.
a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle is
Fascinating,
wrong.
'cause I love
At the moment,
computer
the
science,
Chantry's
so
only strength is that they are united in opinion.
it's
And we
really
should
interesting.
ignore the danger to the Herald. Let's ask him.
Plus, there's not many TV shows
What can they
set
do?
in that
It's
era,
just
like
talk.
the early 90s.
Don't
Yeah.
underestimate the power of their words.
Like,
An angry mob
I just look
will
at
do you
everybody in
in
their
just as
outfits and I'm
quickly
just
as a
like, my
blade.
parents wore this.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But
Oh my God,
why?
you look so
This
weird
is nothing but a...
without your armor
What
on.
choice do we have?
That's my
Liliana?
pajamas.
Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach.
Folds.
Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Does Cullen ever take that fur off?
No. But technically, when you romance him, he takes everything off, so... I make that crude joke, and two people leave.
Oh my goodness. Some people don't appreciate
Crude humor.
goodness.
So look at Battle Royale.
It's a black screen.
The city still mourns.
Oh, wow.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
So now that lady's reaction seems more accurate with the Cornari than it did with the elf.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Empress of
They wish to
Fire.
protect the people from us?
Yes, Cassandra. If you would turn this way, I'd be able to talk to you.
If we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
God damn it. I lost the chance.
What?
To talk to her, she was addressing me, and it was like, here, why don't you say something in return to what she was asking? But no, she wouldn't turn, so I couldn't say anything.
You missed a post to read.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Shut up. I'm pressing X. Why will you do that? Why are you torturing me like this?
There's so much to read in this city. Jeez.
Well, I mean, I could read it later, but I'm just reading it now.
Good people
This is a beautiful
of
place. Where is
Valroyal,
this place?
Battle Royale.
hear me.
Like, what kind of
Together,
people?
we
Or legions.
mourn our divine. A
Which are?
naive and beautiful
The rich,
heart
pompous assholes.
silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, a wicked Kunari sent to subvert the Maker's world.
Enough! I will not listen to these self-serving lies. We came here to talk.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Damn, bitch.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, he is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
How did she survive Haven?
It will be nice to see. Thank you.
Okay, last time I fucked this up.
The champion has just...
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Fetch the Templars back, I wonder.
Oh, that's right, Sarah.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours.
Mysterious arrow.
Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Have you come to scavenge now that the divine lies cold? Whisper your cure.
I like it. I like this area.
Leave me. My emptiness will not be borne by you. Maker, show me the light. The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, she shall know true peace. The one who repents, who has faith unshaken
Interesting.
by the darkness.
So last time, as a female Inquisitor, this guy had, like, a total existential crisis, but now he remembers the chant. I'm confused. Oh, I got another song.
Who has faith unshaken. Forgive me, Maker. I have lost the light.
Come on. Press X. Oh my goodness.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all.
Her legs just kind of phasing into that podium there.
Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters. doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
They left us. The Templars left us to the mages. Jealous. They left us. The Templars left us to the mages. Chantry liars. Our Templars left. The Chantry promised they'd defend us.
I believe that...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
I didn't know there were police in Battle Royale.
What?
I said I didn't know there were police in Battle Royale.
If I might have a moment of your
There
time.
are, didn't you know? The Pope will find you anyway.
I wasn't leaving though. I was going in the stupid shop.
Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the Conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
And what do you want in exchange for the mage's help?
Oh, I haven't promised the Inquisition our help yet. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
I wasn't going this way.
Well, this has all been a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry and especially the mages. Just everything.
I think you also sell weapons. Oh, you sell staves. Interesting.
maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Collins' these now. This has been received as you might expect.
What are they up to?
Watch your tongue.
Maker.
Makes a mess.
What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of the ailing mother, Havara. I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend chantry services to you, and that troubles me greatly. With passionate breath does the darkness cool.
Ah, the Herald of Andraste. Is there something I might help you with?
No, thank you, sister.
Make her go with you.
Inquisition's herald. Well, they know who I work for at least.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts
Gotta look at
will
this guy.
survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Look at this guy.
Just say what?
What is that?
Oh god, there's a weird clown guy.
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
This weird.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face.
Oh my god.
So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're big. Real big. From the north, yeah? Ravane or...
Who's that? Who's this
No.
bitch with the weird
I mean, it's all good, isn't it?
blade
The
leggings?
important thing is you
Sarah.
glow. You're the herald thingy.
Oh, I heard everybody hates her.
I don't know,
Why
she's
not?
tolerable.
I glow.
Tolerable.
What's going on?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's
What a
Sarah.
bitch.
This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements.
I don't like her.
Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
But I like her outfit. I'd wear that.
Why don't you take their weapons?
No, wait, take that back. I don't want those leggings.
So once you get used to her, you definitely like her. The first meeting is like, oh, who is this? But after a while, you're like, no, I like her.
Alright, well. Serial here thinks that she's sweet, so.
Friends really came through with that.
I'll give her a second
No
chance.
breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red
Haven't
Jenny.
said another one.
That's
First,
me.
you have to make sense.
Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him
I
up?
like her a little bit more
Some
now.
houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these...
I like her. I like
You
her a
have
lot now.
merchants who buy
That's
that
good.
fish, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
And now I've got four. I'm about to have four rogues.
You're about to what?
I have four rogues because I count as one. So does Sarah, and then Varric, and then there's Cole. Yeah, just to upgrade her stuff. Do 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 do. So look, she's literally, this loot has too many breaches.
She has what?
She stole all their pants.
Master Adar of the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor,
That guy had a
you'd
tight ass.
step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
No, should I
You
allow her to
should.
kill him?
Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think either one of them would actually kill him. So I'm gonna go with this one.
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden dog-lord.
Ah, she let him go.
And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think, all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning. And you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think his sword would end the shame of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is your interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming?
The most charming.
It's professional, of course.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
So what I find is interesting is that if you try to question Sarah the same way that you do everybody else, she'll actually get annoyed.
If you tried what?
If you try to investigate and ask her why do you want to join and stuff like that. So that's why I didn't this time, because she actually got annoyed at my Inquisitor for asking all these questions instead of just saying yes immediately. So I figured I'd just say yes immediately. I already know what she's going to say anyway, but...
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Oh, hey, look, there's people talking.
Ordinarily,
Yes.
I'd be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach.
Jean?
Yeah,
and
it's
so
Jean.
I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master
I'd
their
cosplay
talents?
that outfit.
We need an institution.
Yes, you'd have to make sure you made the boob window.
Maker knows. Magic will
And
find
I'd have
neither
quite
on
the
its
view.
own.
Yes.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages.
Oh, fuck, I already asked this.
I support any
Wasn't paying
effort to
attention.
restore such order.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
You say you...
Fuck me, motherfucker.
I support any
Every
effort
time
to restore
it
such
keeps
order.
coming up, and I think it's a new thing.
What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its
Nobody
best,
even calls her that.
unites
They
the
just say
disparate
Divine
cultures
Justinia,
of
but this one is all like Divine
and looks
Justinia
after
the
its
Fifth.
most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
I feel
Also,
like she'd be really beautiful without the mask. You know, like you can kind of
she kinda is.
You are aware
They have
that
a
the
weird,
Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
A way
Chantry is
of
leaderless.
showing her lips
They're in no
without
position to
the...
officially sanction anything.
mask on.
Besides, my dear,
Yeah.
It's
there
odd.
is one virtue the chant of
She's
light
all about the
teaches
titles,
us.
you know. I
It is
read that as she's all about the titties.
Once the Inquisition has sealed the
And
breach,
that too.
I'm sure the new divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Daddy,
Great
can
things
we
are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
cosplay these guys like any outfit? Really, we could just anybody can do it because you just have to. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you could just be part of this elite thing, and it'd be really cool. Joint cosplay where everybody just walks around with these crazy outfits.
You know, honestly, a group cosplay as anybody from Elysian Court would be actually awesome.
That's what I'm thinking.
But the issue is that they might think that you're trying to like do a before Rapture became Rapture, because it's very similar in the poshness. It's not 1920s, but
Post-futuristic
yeah, it would be pretty.
masquerade ball.
Yeah, it would be gorgeous. I would love it.
I think we should do it. I think it's like a long-term goal.
Yeah, okay. Or we can cheap out. Oh yes, that's gonna be cool.
It'd be so hard to cheap out though.
Well, no, I mean so when we went to the Orlesian court, they gave you a fancy outfit, and it wasn't ridiculous bad Orlesian fashion. It was actually just this military uniform that everybody in your party wore. It was actually kind of lame, because I wish they would have been a lot more artistic with it.
Yeah. No, I'd go all out. F Mage Hawk.
Yeah, the female mage of the player that you play in Game 2.
In what?
In Dragon Age 2.
Okay.
Return to Haven's Chantry.
Squad needs to match. Well, it does, but everybody should be extravagant.
Yes. Even if it's horribly
Horrifying, scarring life images, but at least we matched.
What is this? Is it a two-handed weapon? No, it's one-handed. Look at that thing. Look at that cleaver. Okay, I'm sorry, Swedish fingers. I must sell you.
But Jean, you could just like, we'd walk up into a building and all of us in this crazy outfits, all like matching in style, and then you could just be right in the middle as a female hawk.
Level 8 and level 9. Wow, look at that. Hot. Oh, and the issue is that also, now that the helmets are off, her helmet won't ever show up again in the cutscenes.
Oh, she doesn't have a mask on here now.
Yeah.
I really like her. She's so cool looking. I
Yeah.
really like her. And that outfit. So much.
Sarah's got 46, and I've got...
I can do it. Deli, you could totally, like, the outfit she's wearing, I'd fit, you know what I mean, right?
Well, we both would fit.
Yeah, we both have that body type.
Like, her body type's not hard to match.
Well, she's a figure 8.
Yeah.
And not everybody has a figure 8, but...
Yeah, true. Token Pact Master. I'm thinking I'm gonna give that to Vivian. For now.
Do it.
Okay, I don't want this, so this is gonna be...
It's definitely pain in my forehead.
Okay. I had to go back to the hinterlands, talk to the horse master to get me some horses. And then, oh my goodness.
Does Vivian and Sarah hate each other because they're like upper and lower class?
It kind of is a little funny how they interact. So I'll put them in the party when I get to the hinterlands so that you can see. I wish I could give them matching colors. I wish I could.
New elf
Who?
The party.
Oh, yeah.
So, this is it, huh?
Or just have everybody dressed in a different color, but like a solid color.
Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave
Yes.
proved it's not
The issue is that even if you use the same fabric for crafting specific armor, that doesn't necessarily mean it'll show up the same way on that different character. Like, it'll look one way on you, but then it'll look something else entirely on another person of that same class.
Is there something else you're looking for? Like what's behind all this?
Maybe. I don't know. First things first, right? I help you, march, arrow, kick. Then people stop being stupid, and everything starts to make sense again. Sound good to you, all chosen Lord Herald?
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Not even. Get to work, Herald. I'm gonna go kick someone out of a bed.
Interesting.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad.
Wow, she already knows that I'm hitting on Cassandra.
To a total arse. Fact.
I hate that. I hate that they make us want to just
What do you think
pull
about
her
the
out of
people
the
who have gathered?
group.
Which? The ones who do things, or the ones who give orders?
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something.
What
Not saying it straight.
You missed her making fun of, she actually mentioned that, oh, I noticed that you were, hitting up on Cassandra.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. And now, look, you're gonna see what her opinion is about Vivienne.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
Yes, like a crayon box.
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty.
Probably mad delayed reactions about this.
So that's because you left.
Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
Everyone is fixated on his hair.
Right? I'll be here.
No.
Just everyone is fixated on Cullen's hair.
Big armored, pissed off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
You apparently have a lot of friends.
She
Tell me
talks
about
so
your
interesting, I love it.
It's not
Yeah.
mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt
So,
a spray.
I just hate how I hear everything that goes on in the hallway, because that means that everybody in the hallway can hear what's going on with me.
Maybe clean streets in Kirkwood so someone gets something else. Bish, bish, bish. A lot of people eventually get
Yes.
killed or a laugh.
That's
Or
what I would
someone
do.
dead, if they deserve it.
That's our attack plan.
No, fucking
Glad I
hell,
met you
man.
before someone decided what I deserved.
Maybe you should get soundproof your apartment.
I'd just
I don't
get
know
you with
how.
a
No,
pie
I
or something.
forgot because
Anyway, assassin's
I
a
went on
bard's job,
Facebook.
innit?
Yes,
No
thank
fun,
you,
no.
G. What the fuck is her pants?
Her pants are adorable. Look at her entire outfit. Let's be honest. Look at this. Her one sleeve is up.
I like most of the outfit, but I don't like those pants. Those
Her
leggings.
she's wearing long sleeve, but they're straps, skinny spaghetti straps, and she has one sleeve up and one sleeve down. And then some of it's got patches on it. It's like a corset kind of. She's got a neck thing. It's adorable. She's got little footy foot flats. It's cute.
She's not a rouge.
She's rogue.
How do you spell rogue? Did I just imagine
Is Red
something
Jenny
really
real?
weird?
Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Anyways, no, I was
Not
freaking
if it
out
works.
because I was on Facebook.
I mean, Red is scary
And
because blood. And Jenny
I
is...
just, the first thing that loaded up was
Nobody
this,
fears
like, video
a bunch of people who do random
of
stuff. And besides,
giant
it's easy.
fucking
Nobles
slug
want a
snail
bogeyman
thing
because they
climbing
Ew.
on someone's
normal
arm.
people can't get at them.
And I
Was it
nearly-
leaving? Was it leaving snail piss?
Don't have to be so
I don't know. I freaked out. And you know that's one of my phobias, right? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Nasty shit.
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you actually do?
Suppose. Does it matter?
Shouldn't it?
Important people kill over
Freaking
imagined
slugs, man.
I've made more than enough real ones, so no. I don't suppose
It was leaving its slug trail.
Oh god, stop. Please. Oh my god.
If I knew, they wouldn't be much use. That's sort of the point. Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use.
I'm taking that sad face from Dean as sympathy. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Wipers.
You understand.
I believe the one wipers deserve it, right?
Ellie just makes fun of me.
I do.
The little people will be there when you need them, in a million little ways.
So, lots of little contributions add up in the background. Like snowflakes that snap a branch.
What? Sure.
Like
snow,
snow.
I guess. Anyway, it just works, most of the time. Friend of a friend and little hints.
Is this where you get beds, Ellie?
Don't bet your
I
life
don't
on
know.
Clear.
I really don't know where to get the beds.
This is where you'd put the
I
bed
can
if
play
you had
along
one?
if it works for you.
No.
You have a choice.
No,
Hey, or
I
the
think you just put it
Inquisition.
right on top of the table. Just kind of.
We'll talk another time.
Okay, bye, Sarah. Bye, Sarah. You're so cute. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me see if she still told me about her background.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're skilled. Who taught you
She
how to
does
use a
tell
bow?
me about herself. Now I won't have to ask her when we get to Skyhole.
I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shy company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
She's got such a very specific like logic about things, and it
How
makes
about the
sense,
basics?
and it's
Where are you
adorable, and I love it.
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
There are no connections you want to mention at all?
Nope.
How very Canary of you.
What?
Never mind.
Good, right?
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
Okay, now I can leave.
If you say so.
Wait, let me see if I'm gonna get a new song. Ah, I didn't. Upset. Oh yeah, did you make them a ginger like mine? Where is Vivian? Are you saying that my Inquisitor's wearing makeup? Is that what you're saying, Jean?
No, we're saying that he needs makeup.
It does get stuck indoors. Not in this one though. Only in the one down by the cages.
Who's that?
Fuck me. I did not mean that. Oh! That's the person who plays Owen and Abel on their internets.
You heard?
I totally, you know what's funny? I actually totally thought that was Jean who asked me if my character wears makeup.
It's a shame the Templars have
No,
abandoned
wait.
their senses as
Yeah.
well as the capital.
Wait, so they play who?
They play Owen and Abel.
Thought you played Abel.
No, I don't play Abel. I play in Abel. I play Abel in Homestuck, but Abel the vampire is somebody else.
Oh, okay. Hi. Jace?
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
I'm sorry.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
I'm so confused.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
My name is what I name him, Anna?
Oh.
Karasanova.
Yes, Karasanova. Wyatt. Get it? Get it?
A. Jean, isn't that why you made that pun?
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I think it's the delay. She was saying, oh my god,
We
Karasanova.
shouldn't discount
No.
it. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
How long do you think it took to wrap that, like, piece of cloth around
You think
his
the
forehead?
invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
A what?
The same could be said about the Templars.
Like, look,
True enough.
Karasanova, there's a
Right
piece of
now,
cloth
I'm
that
not
just
certain
wrapped
we have
and
enough
wrapped and
influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents.
Maybe it
in
took
more
like
places.
centuries for him to put it
That's
on there.
something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Who did I say?
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have
I think they're confusing Colin's hair with his fur coat.
Yeah, they probably are. Because, I mean, that's the most fabulous thing about him.
Grey Wardens? I'm not familiar with them.
Because I'm a
They're an ancient
Tavashoff.
order that has existed to fight darkspawn invasions.
Hi, Fat
since
Cat.
the
Did you
first
come over here to
thousands
bother
of
me?
years ago. They have faded since those glory days,
wants
but
some
haven't
love.
disappeared.
No, he doesn't get love. I'm playing games.
Ordinarily, their order is neutral in political affairs, but they appear in strange places.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded.
He can't help it.
I cannot
He's got an equilibrium problem, okay? Being this tall, is literally a burden on him.
Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if you can't?
Camera
Then there may be more
tries to
going
avoid
on
getting
than I thought.
smacked with arrows.
His horns are majestic.
Anything your problem? Most likely, most likely.
Saw one off. No!
That's so cruel.
If you find anything,
He won't be good. So you know how in the character creator, you can have no horns, but it looks like they all get cut off? Does that mean they cut off them willingly, or they got cut off by force?
I have to assume that they got cut off because the Quinari, that's part of who they are. It must be painful.
Yeah. He could grind them down like Hellboy. Okay, where am I going? Oh yeah, so look, I'm gonna show you. This is the only place where my horns actually touch the door. See, they bump against this.
He fell off a carriage.
Well, mine didn't fall off a carriage, okay? He's got perfectly perfect horns. Ooh, I get to see Iron Bull. Okay, who wants me to go to Iron Bull and who wants me to...
I want to meet him. I want to meet him.
Okay.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition.
Hi, Fat Cat.
Time getting anyone to talk to me.
You gotta be like literally best buddies, okay?
Yeah, we are gonna be best buddies. You're gonna be fuck buddies. No kidding. I'm gonna solely try not to flirt with Iron Bull and romance only Cassandra, so that nobody gets the wrong idea.
No.
What can your bulls charge us?
You should get with Iron Bull.
I mean, I think we should have a threesome. Let's be honest.
I think you guys would get the cutest couple awards.
Absolutely not. Also, I wonder if Warrior Quinari are the only ones that get to be naked, or if all Quinari can have an outfit that makes them half naked.
He's a Canary like you.
I don't know.
Because Iron Bull is a warrior, so that's why his chest is all out. Sometimes his armor just kind of works that way. But because I've only seen Quinari rogues, I don't know if it's gonna ever give me that chance to be naked. I should have made a Quinari warrior, just to find out.
Why did your commander send us this information?
Can somebody please just draw,
He has a titty out.
and Iron Bull with Cassandra just hiding in the middle, all cuddling and adorable.
Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Hi, Fat Cat. No, you can't climb on me. I've got my laptop on me. He's literally staring at my laptop like, how dare you?
Rude.
I think sometimes he can have a titty out and sometimes he can have both titties out. What, Fat Cat? Meow, 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 meow. Now, where the fuck do I find decorative gems? I think in the Storm Coast? Alright, well, we're going there now, so... Oh, wait, no, wait. Okay, I have to do the war table first, then you guys get to see Iron Bull. Yeah, Dorian definitely... Well, it's not a titty, it's more like his arm and a titty. It's more like he has nip out than titty. And the stupid cat yawned and I put my finger in his mouth and then he choked. Cat. Meow. Meow. Okay, get out of here. Contact. Oh, this was good. Oh, okay. Oh, I got a Quinari battle axe and an amulet. P.S. Good work on not being dead. P.S. We still haven't been paid. I'll cry. Yeah, he's purring. He's literally purring right next to me. Come here, Fat Cat. Meow, 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 meow. Now he's wandering away because I'm not petting him enough. Truce Adair, Imperial Court, Chantry remains. Red Jenny, drop face and grab. How do I... Oh, good, this is ready. So now I can go to Master Dennett.
Hey, just, like, shout me out when you get close to Iron Bull.
Well, I'm going there now. Relax.
Because I'm, like, also watching a show, so...
No, you have to stop watching that show to watch me do this.
Alright.
Because I'm venturing forth now, and I'm going to take Vivian... And... Technically, I guess I could give Vivian a barrier, but I'm too lazy. No, I'm just going to put a warrior, because I shouldn't have just a mage and 2 rogues.
I mean, you want Cassandra with you at all times. You're trying to woo her now.
Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to make her watch my gloriousness.
Yeah, and besides, you want her to meet Iron Bull and see if she's interested.
See, that's the funny thing is that Iron Bull, all throughout their banter, actually flirts with her, and she just laughs him off every time.
Oh. How do I... Quinari...
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader.
Yeah, like, he respects her, but he keeps, later on, he keeps bringing it up. And, yeah, exactly. They're the cutest of bros.
Thanks for the report, Harding.
Of course. The soldiers didn't have an
You know,
exact
technically,
location
I could
for
have a
bandits,
one-time
but
fling
they
with
were starting
Harding.
their search
I don't know
for
how to
the beach.
engage that sort of
With all this
relationship,
fuss,
but
we haven't been able to conduct a proper
apparently
search
it's
for the wardens
possible.
either. Well,
It's kind of like Kelly in Mass
enjoy
Effect.
the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Like, you woo her, she feeds your fish, and then that's it. That's literally the only reason to woo her. Yes, he would. That's the beauty in it. No, I want to do the do.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Fish feed the sun. Yes, that's how real life works. If you're not doing it that way, then you're doing something wrong. Maybe that's what happened, Nada. Maybe that's why you had to break up.
What?
Oh, that's right. I forgot there was a dragon and a giant over here. It should be over here somewhere. Oh, I totally fucked it up. One. Maybe it's this way. I thought it was over here in this area somewhere. Nope, there it is. Two. And the third one is somewhere. I literally feel my thing vibrating, but I don't know what it's talking about. It's up here. Whoop, 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 whoop. It fell right down. Why did I press triangle? Okay, I'm gonna change that once I'm finished with this fight. Oh, motherfuckers. Run away! Look at us so you can see him fight. Look at that naked chest. He just literally obliterated that guy. Okay, so I'm assuming that this won't go away until all the people are dead.
Chargers! Stand down! Prim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks.
Hey, there he is.
She did.
Damn, it's true. Oh, the Chantry must love you. A Canary mercenary is the herald of Andraste. Who'd have thought?
I see I'm not the only one doing well for myself.
Man, all my friends are going into parties and they're ruining up my stream. Seriously, I want to change outfits so I can stop having Ken doll crotch.
Why didn't you do the
I
first
assume you
option
remember
where it was
Cremisius
the
the
Canary
Classic,
based one?
Lieutenant.
Why don't you do it? I want to be buds with him. I don't want to be like all strict and whatnot.
Tevinter bastard's getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
Lol.
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
His hands are so large. They are. Look at them.
Wouldn't cost you anything personally.
They're literally yaoi hands. I'm not gonna lie.
Ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are.
Dishonored, no. Dishonored's got the worst yaoi hands.
I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons, dragons, the bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
I learned of the Ben Hasrath from my parents. They are the enforcers.
I've got blood on my smock there.
Yeah, that's them. Or, well, us. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
Why would I be mean like that? Like, I don't understand.
You're a Canary spy, and you just told me?
Whatever happened at that conclave thing is bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
What would you send home in
He
these
has like
reports of
no neck. It's like
Enough to
a
keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your
Iron Bull or meat?
The Canary want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole world from falling. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth it, damn, she'll put him to good use. She? I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
I did not do that on purpose. Oh my god, I forgot he said that.
Alright, you're in.
Wait, what?
Excellent.
Wait for it.
Friend,
I am.
Tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
Wait, he said that.
What about the
to you?
car?
Yes.
Chief? We just opened them up.
And he said that to my female inquisitor, my elf, as well.
You're Tevinter, right?
And I totally forgot he said that. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna put all the new. Oh man.
What did he say? He didn't have red hair.
I don't know. I guess you'll find out when you play. Okay, I'm just gonna put my whole new party out because I need to level them up. Well, I don't need to level them up, but I need to put their powers out. Technically, I shouldn't be using this unless I have... Yeah, I technically shouldn't be using subterfuge when... Okay, so now that I have 4 rogues, me and Varric can be the arrows, and then I'll just give Sarah the daggers. Because technically her special tree is... Did it? No, I'm moving around. I'm just trying to consider what stuff is going on. Technically, the daggers is the one that she uses. Poisons are the ones that she uses the most. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. And then obviously, so all my mages will have a barrier. And I'm gonna make Vivian electricity. And Iron Bolt is two-handed. He's gonna stay two-handed. So block and slash. Mighty blow. Okay. What's in my inventory? So now I can get rid of this. Oh, I'm level 7. Interesting. Now I can go do that, thing. Who's this for? Oh, it's Iron Bolt. Okay.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
The bunch of bandits that are wearing absolutely nothing. I'm surprised they aren't talking yet. This mountain. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna climb up and defy gravity. No, defy gravity. Oh, so close. Switches to Sarah. Cry. Gene, you're watching me trying to defy gravity by climbing up this mountainside here. Fuck. I did it the last time. Now I don't know how I did it. Cries. I can do this. Finds another way to climb up the mountain. You know, maybe if I was a dwarf, this would be a lot easier. It is. I can climb up this mountain, damn it. I know I can. I've done it before. I'll figure it out. Fuck me. Up, 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 up. I did it. In your face. Oh, that's right. I have to start giving her actual daggers for her to even be useful as an archer. Okay, now that that's like that.